Tips channel, a YouTube channel on health tips. Please like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to comment, ask any questions. I am Dr. Charles, your presenter.
Our topic today, we are going to discuss about birth control or family planning, as others may call it. Now, for family planning or birth control to work very well, there are factors which may always govern it so that it may have a success. If I'm to make a definition, it simply means controlling how and when you would like to have children. So let me move direct to the factors. One, a factor essentially govern it is correct and consistent use of effective methods of contraception and control most of unintended pregnancies. Abortion as a result of unintended pregnancy. Abortion is a result of unintended pregnancy, and in most countries where it is restricted, it is mostly done under unsafe conditions, and this may always lead to injuries and death. Reason being, the people who may be doing it may be unqualified, may be doing it under panic, and at the end may make mistakes, and which may cause death or loss of some body parts. They can be prevented through contraception as a backup access to safe abortion, but none of the methods are 100% perfect, and all depend on the mechanism of action and consistent use. So, for the method to work very well, there are considerations you have to put in. One, its use. Are you consistent with it? Its mode of action. Is it working well? The compliance, are you compliant to the regulations to it, or the rules, or what your health care providers told you? Are you following that? All those ones govern it. And by that working means you have accepted the side effects and you're able to tolerate those which may occur. The most effective methods are the long-acting and reversible. These are the so-called fit and forget, meaning you put and you forget about it for some time. And if I'm to give an example, we have the copper IUD, that metal which is always fixed into the uterus, as we shall be seeing later how it works, advantages and disadvantages. We also have the levonorgestrel intrauterine system, which is a hormonal one, consisting of only one hormone, that is progesterone. So, here we go to the mechanism of action. How do they work? So there are those ones which prevent ovulation. And if I will give an example of that, we have the combined hormonal ones, which may include the pill, splash, and the vaginal ring. We have the injectables, which may consist of only one hormone, and that is the progestogen. The implants, which also consist of one hormone, which is also the progestogen, and the oral contraceptive pills. We also have what we call LAM. LAM is it is called lactational amenorrhea, which is always there after a lady has given birth. It is typically natural, it occurs naturally due to certain hormones, and that's prolactin, which is always suppressing ovulation. That hormone is produced always towards the end of pregnancy, and stimulates milk production, and as it does that, also suppresses ovulation. And its production into the body is always brought in by a suckling effect of the child. So for it to work better, there are some things which must be considered and followed. One, someone should have resumed her periods. 2, exclusive breastfeeding, meaning you feed your kid without adding on in other foods, so that the kid may have only appetite to breastfeed. And the third one, it should be below 6 months. If all those ones are put into consideration, everything can move on well. And there are also those methods which prevent the sperm from reaching the oocyte, and that is female and male sterilization, or what we call tubal ligation and vasectomy. There are those also methods which prevent embryo from implanting into the uterus, and that is the copper intrauterine device and the levonorgestrel intrauterine system. Those work the same way. The one is a hormonal one. There are those methods which always allow the sperm into the vagina but poison them, and those are spermicides. There are also those which are allowing the sperm but block further passage, and that is the cup or diaphragm, and also some progestogen methods. There are those which prevent sperm entry into the vagina. That's like a condom. And there are those ones which always like the natural ones. We need to avoid sex during the fertile period. And like for the fertile period, in your previous video about the safe days, remember how we discussed how to calculate them, where you can get your safe days and the fertile time, and if you follow them well, nothing can fail. And that's when you're using that fertility awareness method or the calendar method. So we are going to talk about the efficiency and effectiveness. And all this depends on the mode of action, compliance, and continuation with the method. So, for everything to work on well, you have to put those things into consideration. You must be compliant, meaning you must be able to follow instructions given to you by your care provider. You should be able to tolerate all the effects which may be brought about by the method, and you should be able to use it continuously in order for it to work very well. So, compliance may depend on the route of the administration, as some methods may be easier than the others. And for someone to continue using the method rightly, you have to be able to accept its outcomes, like the side effects. The most effective method is one which is used consistently and correctly. So if you use your method consistently but not correctly, it will not work. Always try to use it correctly and consistently. Meaning, when its time comes, do what you're expected to do in the right way. But if you use it in the right way, but at the same time we are not consistent, it's called like using it consistently, then it's most likely to fail. Like in this, you can see this statement here, and the failure rates are more in short term than in long term methods. Why is it like that? In short term, you're always required to be repetitively doing the same after a certain period of time, which may be shorter. Some are daily, like for the pills, some are in just 1 month to 3, like for the case of Depo-Provera. Those are the injectables, because they are those of 1 month, 2 or 3. So you can see the duration is a little short, and someone may easily forget to use them at the right time. Meanwhile, the long-term ones, someone may put in and may spend 3 years, 5 years, 12 years, or 10. And you can see someone may even forget, making it more effective. So if you are talking about safety, before you use a method, there are some considerations you need to put into place. First, look at your health. Are you fit for the method you're about to choose? So there are some criteria we follow before we can advise you use a method. As most of the methods are always fit for those who are healthy and fit. But there are some comorbidities which may not allow you to use a method, but you may instead follow the safe days as we discussed earlier, or some other methods like maybe the barrier, like condoms. They're always safe because they protect from STIs and pregnancy at the same time. So we are going to look at eligibility criteria as modified from WHO. We have category 1, 2, 3, and 4. In category 1, This is a condition where there is no restriction for use of contraceptive methods. So any method is fit there according to someone's choice. Category 2, this is whereby the advantages of the method outweigh the risks. So those the risks are minimal, but the advantages are more. So someone can still go ahead to use. In category 3, the risks are more than the advantages. So here, the provider needs to use the expertise to make judgment so that the client is advised accordingly in the case they are to give any method. And if not possible, still that person can be referred to a higher level where a judgment can be made and advised or given help accordingly. In category 4, in this category, that's where the unacceptable health risks of the method to be used. So here, there are more risks, and always want to advise someone not to take any method which may cause more harm. So these are the kind of categories, kind of comorbidities in that category. 1. Age greater than 35 years and smoking. Category 2, blood pressure greater than 160 over 100 millimeters of mercury. Hypertension with vascular disease. Deep vein thrombosis, either current or ever had in the past. The cerebrovascular accident, current or past. Multiple serious risk factors for cardiovascular disease. Then we also have current breast cancer. So, in case someone has any of those comorbidities, it is always advisable to refrain from any of those methods, apart from the barrier ones, the non-hormonal. So, when someone is using that, there are some factors which must be considered under drug interactions, because most drugs interact with most of those methods, and they may reduce the effectiveness of the method. So category 1, we have anticonvulsants, we have carbamazepine, phenobarbital, phenytoin, topiramate, and oxcarbamazepine. All these ones reduce the effectiveness of the family planning methods, more so the hormonal ones. The antibiotics, rifampicin and rifabutin, these are mostly used for the treatment of TB, and also rifampicin, in most cases we use it for treatment of brucellosis. So all those ones affect the effectiveness of the methods. They always reduce their effectiveness. Another one we have the antifungals. And the antifungal with there is glucophulmine. Also always affects the effectiveness of the methods. We have here the antiretroviral and have mainly the protease inhibitors and the non-nukes. We have atazanemab, loperamab, finavas, guanabara, ritonavir. The non-nukes have efavirenz and nevirapine. All these reduce the effectiveness of the methods. And if someone is on these medicines and he is using any of the family planning, you always advise to use at least 2 methods. So if you're maybe using the hormonal, you can always add on the barrier method to make sure you're very safe. So all these methods have advantages and disadvantages. So we are going to be looking at the benefits against, meaning we are going to combine both advantages and disadvantages together. So we are starting with the first one, that's levonorgestrel in intrauterine system, 80 milligrams. Always brings heavy menstrual bleeding, endometriosis. So, what is endometriosis? This is a tissue which normally lines the uterus, and instead it grows out of the uterus, and can always be formed on the ovaries, the fallopian tubes, adenomyosis. That is also a disorder. In adenomyosis, the endometrial tissue exists within and grows into the uterine wall. This often occurs late in the childbearing years and typically disappears after menopause. Dysmenorrhea. These are painful menses. Someone going for periods gets pain. It also has other causes, but we shall be looking at it as a topic later in the subsequent videos as they will come. Another one, we have endometrial protection. I think that one serves as an advantage there. Then also there is a simple hyperplasia. Hyperplasia, we shall be looking at it also in the subsequent videos. I may not explain much now, but we shall look at it. So here is another method. We have the combined hormonal contraception. Also has heavy bleeding, irregular menstruation, hirsutism, that's growth of hair in the body. Someone becomes like an animal. There is what we call acne vulgaris, where like someone using the method starts having those pimples, more so on the facial areas. The premenstrual syndrome, but the premenstrual stream, I think we talked about it in the previous video. It has a lot in it, like the mood swings. It also has things like acne itself. It may have something like irritability. It has a lot, but we discussed on it in the previous video. The combined hormonal contraception also reduces the risk of ovarian cancer and also reduces the risk of endometrial cancer. Here we look at also the progesterone only injectable. Also has heavy bleeding, endometriosis, dysmenorrhea, weight gain, headache, mood swings, and loss of libido. Those ones may not need to explain them as such because they have traveled some behind. So what determines acceptability of the method? One, you have the personal characteristics, fertility intentions. And the characteristics have like an example of age. Someone may be very young, maybe at around 20, and expect to be in need of children in the next few months or like a year. So you may need not to go for the long term. Fertility intention is the same. Like someone who is around 45 years may not be in need of children anymore, may tend to use the long term, which will be moved at menopause. The perception of the effectiveness of the method matters here. So someone will be having a perception of their own, maybe this method works better, this one has such a side effect, and all those kind of things. So depending on how someone understands it and how you, the provider, has provided the information about the method, their perception will determine which method they take, accept. Also, fear of the side effects will determine depending on the information you have given. Some may be familiar with some methods and they may choose accordingly. Some may be having experience of others, like someone tells you, I've used such and such and experienced this. Or that very person might have used another method and experienced something, and they may tend to either choose that or a different one. Ease of use and access. Is the method accessible and is easy to use? All those ones will determine. Does the method have any other benefit apart from the contraceptive part, like the protection against any other malignancies or some other disorders of menstrual cycles? It will all determine. Now, we have to look here at the methods of contraception. Like I have been giving examples behind. Here, I'm just going to summarize them. We have the combined hormonal contraceptive. Always has two hormones, that's estrogen and progesterone. They are available in oral pills, transdermal patch, and a vaginal ring. How do they work? Work by inhibition of ovulation. So when someone uses them, ovulation always doesn't occur, and certain people may go into amenorrhea, meaning they don't have periods. But that's not a disorder. It is how the medicine works. Most preparations have 21 pills, which are followed by 7 placebo. Placebo means that the medicine actually has nothing much like any effect, but you just take them on to keep yourself at that. Some have 24, with the other 4 days left without any pill. And that's how it works. So another one, we have the progestogen only contraceptive. It consists of only one hormone, also available on oral, injectable, implant, and intrauterine system. In the low dose of that POC means progestogen only contraceptive. It inhibits ovulation only inconsistently, that's in low dose. But in all, their mode of action is quite different, irrespective of the mode of administration. They work by thickening the cervical mucus, so by then reducing the permeability of the sperm. In that they thicken the mucus, the cervical mucus, in that the transport of the sperm to meet the oocyte or the egg, and in case they meet, the also permeability becomes high. So by doing such, fertilization doesn't occur. The labelogastric intrauterine system has little effect on the ovarian activity, but causes marked endometrial atrophy. Atrophy means reduction like in thickness, and by then it prevents implantation if ovulation and fertilization occurs. So, by any mistake, ovulation may occur. Like, this is not how it works by preventing it, but it only thickens the mucus. So it may occur, and by any mistake, like fertilization may also occur. But because it causes atrophy, meaning the lining of the endometrium is thinned, so implantation becomes hard. So if implantation doesn't occur, then no fetus can grow. So progestogen only pills, these ones, except like, unlike for the other combined one, for this other one here needs to be taken continuously, no break. And ovulation in 99 of the cycle, they can inhibit ovulation in 99% of the cycle, but lower those inhibit ovulation in less than 1/2 of the cycle. So it relies mostly on the cervical mucus effect for contraception. So the ovulation part doesn't work much, but relies mostly on the cervical mucus effect. So side effects. Just like the others, their side effects are almost similar: regular bleeding, persistent ovarian follicles, 18. And if a dose is missed, extra more attention will be needed until the next 48 hours to build more mucus. Remember, it depends more on mucus thickening. Implant. An implant, that is a rod which is fixed subdermally and always supposed to be fixed by a qualified and a trained practitioner in a non-dominant arm. Supposed to be fixed 8 centimeters above the medical epicondyle. So after insertion, it does not require any routine monitoring until it is due for removal. Unless if the side effects occur, but still doesn't need monitoring, only to manage the side effects if they happen to occur. The progestogen only injectable, that's medroxyprogesterone acetate or Depo-Provera, and is in preparations of 150 milligrams and works for a duration of 12 to 14 weeks. Now, there are some things you need to know about this. After receiving this injection, it doesn't mean you're 100% safe by then. It's supposed to give it some time, up to 7 days. That's when it will start working well. Otherwise, if you take it in the morning, then you have unprotected intercourse in the evening, and during the fertile period, you may end up being pregnant. So don't blame it like the medicine didn't work, but it was just a mistake. The over 50% are amenorrhea rates at 1 year, and is the only hormonal method that may delay return of fertility after discontinuation. We have here the progestogen using intrauterine system. ISNA does not prevent ovulation. Women always experience unpredictable bleeding in the first few months of use, which later stabilizes. So after the first time someone starts using it, bleeding always comes in, and may come in at any time irregularly, but later stabilizes. However, it also has some side effects, which includes H. vulgaris, breast tenderness, mood disturbances, and headaches. It works by exerting a potent hormonal effect on the endometrium, which prevents endometrial proliferation and implantation. It also works by thickening the cervical mucus. It has also a benefit of reducing heavy menstrual blood loss up to 95%. So you can see it has some non-contraceptive advantages. And it's more effective than the oral treatment such as northisterone, combined oral contraceptives, and tranexamic acid, that is in management of heavy blood loss, which is also a disorder of menstrual cycle, but we shall be looking at it also at one point. Effective for treating dysmenorrhea, pain which is associated with endometriosis and adenomyosis, protecting the endometrium against hyperplasia. So you can see all those advantages, and they are non-contraceptive of that levonorgestrel intrauterine system. Another one here also have a copper IUD and has a duration of around 5 to 10 years. It has a plastic frame and a copper wire inside it. How does it work? It works by stimulating an inflammatory reaction in the uterus, which makes a concentration of macrophages and leukocytes, prostaglandins, and various enzymes. And by then, the uterus and the tubal fluid increase significantly. And it's thought that these effects are toxic to both the sperm and the egg. And these interfere with the sperm transport. And if a fertilized egg happens to reach the uterine easily, implantation is inhibited. So it has its bleeding pattern. And in the first so women using this copper IUD experience painful bleeding and heavy menstruations, and always benefit from NSAIDs and tranexamic acid. And if they persist, they can always switch to levonorgestrel, intrauterine system. And an ultrasound can always be performed to exclude ectopic pregnancy in case it's suspected, because sometimes it may happen. In case it doesn't stay in situ, maybe it moves, a pregnancy may occur. And sometimes we think it is the IUD which is causing the bleeding, it is an ectopic, which is always associated with pregnancy. So the best always is to do an ultrasound, exclude the ectopic pregnancy. And if the pregnancy is there and it is not ectopic, always the IUD can be removed before 12 weeks and the pregnancy grows. It also has the risks of insertion, which include perforation, expulsion. Expulsion always occurs in the first weeks, up to 6. Infection will also occur. Sometimes as they are introducing it inside, may be introduced infections. And sometimes also the infection may be carried, like the UTIs. We also have the barrier method, which include the condom, diaphragm, and the cup. Then the sperm sites. Another method that the vasectomy and tubal ligation, which are always permanent methods and always prevent the sperm to reach the oocyte. and these are irreversible. Meaning someone has to take caution. When you decide to take it, just know it is forever. And if you have any intentions of having kids and you decide to use it, yet that is forever. You can never reverse. That marks the end. Other methods, we have the fertility awareness-based methods. That's the calendar, the temperature method. We monitor your temperature because each time the temperature rises, it means something. The cervical mucus method, the emergency contraception, then lactational amenorrhea. We shall discuss more about the temperature method, the cervical mucus method, the calendar method, we discussed it. LAM, we discussed it. Yes.
Hi, welcome to Health Tips channel, a YouTube channel on health tips. Please like, share, and subscribe. Feel free to comment, ask any questions. I am Dr. Charles, your presenter.